we are, ladies and gentlemen. Give us an intro, Sugar Train. Episode 207.
Episode 207. Timbo Sugar Show. We're here on a Sunday, a little bit later than usual. Pod will still come out at the same time, I guess. It doesn't matter, but usually we do podcasts at 10:30 a.m. Sunday morning, but it's a little different. Tim had jiu-jitsu coach duties. Tell us about how it went.
Yeah, it went phenomenal. We had a fuckload of students at the Grappling Industries, and they pretty much beat the fuck out of everyone. A couple people lost, but other than that, there was just guys left and right. At one point, there was five of my guys on the mats, and they're all just dominating people. I was like, fuck yeah, so that was good.
Were you standing there with your shirt off and your chains out?
Oh, yeah. Both Rolexes on, my chains, my tits just sagging there.
Smoking a joint?
Yeah.
Mount.
But this episode is brought to you by Viia Hemp, guys. If you haven't tried them out, you got to try them out. VIIAHEMP. They're the best edibles. Everyone I've put onto them, they can't stop with them. They're really good. They're really quality. They ship directly to your door, and they're very low dose. They're not going to just fucking knock you out. Random edibles you buy from other people, you take a bite of one, and that one bite could have fucking 30 milligrams or something. These are 5 milligrams and 50 milligrams in CBD, and they have all different sorts of things. They came out with this new disposable sativa vape.
Wow.
Not like the shitty vape, a good marijuana vape. And they came out with a bunch of stuff. But they're working on a collab with us. So they're going to come out with their own signature one. Can't go into too many details yet, but it's going to be a low dose, good for training, good for gaming, good for exercising, good for running. They'll be really good for fucking.
That's so sweet.
Okay, so code capital TMS at checkout, and you'll get 10% off.
Wow.
And while we're at it, might as well run one more, boys and girls. Actually, we'll run that in a little bit. So what do we got?
Wow, that's incredible. Leave for Abu Dhabi Monday. Well, today will be Monday. Like 4 days. Do we leave Thursday morning? And what's crazy is we leave Thursday morning from Phoenix, get to LA to Dubai, Dubai to Abu Dhabi. So we're going to actually, once we get to the hotel in Abu Dhabi and shit, it will be Friday night, like late Friday night. So we leave Thursday morning, all day Thursday traveling, technically all day Friday traveling too because of the time switch. So we're going to be losing like 2 days.
So we go to LA, and then from LA, it's a direct.
No, then we go to Dubai and then fly from Dubai. So now our original plan was to stay in Dubai for a couple days, then go to Abu Dhabi. But now we're flying straight to Dubai, then straight to Abu Dhabi.
I wonder what changed.
Some shit I don't want to talk about. Good shit, actually, but still don't want to talk about.
Good.
It's going to be fun, dude. I can't fucking wait.
Dude, it's so crazy that it just snuck up on us. Literally snuck up.
It hasn't fucking snuck up on me. I've felt every single day, every single week. It hasn't been fast. It didn't go like that.
Well, it can't be near as bad if you just literally weren't cutting out food. You could just house like good food. Would it be as bad? Or would it just be like, we're pretty much living normal. We're just training pretty hard.
Yeah, the diet, dude. Like for lunch, I had chicken and broccoli. It was fucking good. It was delicious. No carbs. Just feel hungry. It's more of a mental thing. I'm so fucking stoic though, dude.
Yeah.
No, it's definitely more of a mental thing, and a lot to do is eating. But I do we went out to steakhouse again last night. So Saturday nights, not even a cheat meal. I literally had fucking steak and veggies.
Shout out to Steak 44, dude.
Holy.
Steak 44 in Phoenix. We've been to a lot of the steakhouses, and Steak 44's up there. I had to name drop your name because we initially had it just for 4 of us. And I was like, hey, do you guys do anything for like celebrities? And she's like, I don't know. And then I said, can I talk to your manager? I told the manager I sold her with you. And then they're like, all right, we'll put it on for 2. So we got able to get 6 in there.
Oh, fuck yeah. I was wondering because I know when you told me, I'm like, we'd have to go to somewhere else. It's like, damn it.
But, dude, you can feast. Like, you think Thanksgiving, you think Christmas, you think that's all good. But all this shit is so fucking dialed in. Those cooks, there's a head chef sitting there looking at all the cooks in the cook line. Wow. And everything. They had this caramelized creme brulee. They have just everything dialed into perfection.
Dude, that steak. We got like 8-ounce fillets, mignons. I was like, that steak took up probably about a quarter of that plate. I could have ate the whole, because I sparred 3 rounds, hard fucking rounds, then hit mitts, then got on the Airdyne, so I had a hard fucking workout. And then I didn't have carbs, because for lunch I don't have carbs for lunch Saturdays. So then when I was eating that, I could have fucking ate some serious food, dude. But I'm glad I went to bed, no stomach ache. I wasn't stuffed. I wasn't bloated. I fucking, woke up.
It's nice having Danny there to monitor you a little bit, so you don't just go ham. Because that shit, even their French fries, dude. It's like
I
it's
had
just such.
about a half a fucking total French fry, and that shit was ridiculous.
Yeah, so if you're in Phoenix and you got some extra bread, because it is a little spendy, but steak 44.
It was fun seeing Trev too. Your buddy Trev came out, Taylor came out, so it was a nice little group. Elena came with. She was a good girl.
Yeah, I've been friends with Trevor since before me and Mariah were together.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
I wish Trevor lived here, dude. I always enjoy hanging out with him.
I know, he's a funny fucker, right?
It felt so fast, but he's a good dude.
Bling Ring, did you watch the Bling Ring? It reminded me the gay guy.
The homosexual.
I was like, what the fuck? That's Sono.
I know. I saw the same thing.
I was like, they act the same.
I know. I was thinking they talk the same.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck? Sono's on TV?
Yeah, I think their sexuality's the same.
Nah.
But these Bling Ring, it's on Netflix. It came out. Sean told me about it. It's a fucking crazy story.
And it's quick, nice 3 episodes. You can get the gist of it, get it over with.
Literally, they just go into these celebrities' houses and rob them. They robbed Paris Hilton.
Every single one of them was unlocked.
Audrina Patridge,
Really?
Orlando Bloom, Lindsay Lohan went up to the door and opened it and went into their room.
In the house.
Orlando Bloom had 10
Vintage
Rolexes.
Yeah.
No, Rolexes.
No,
it was a different kind.
depends.
Yeah. So,
Dude, that show was pretty crazy. I've been obsessed, dude. I watched Narcos back in the day, a long time ago. Pablo Escobar. Thought about getting a tat. Think I might get a painting. I don't know. But I'm watching El Chapo right now. Dude, that makes me want to sling some dope, dude.
God, it does. It really does. But then it's just like,
And
I think about those kids too. I'm like, literally every night you have to go to bed, you don't have peace of mind anymore.
No. That's what I want.
Really?
I want to be stressed. I want to be anxious. I want to have a guy standing outside my fucking door with an AK-47 while me and Elena and Danny are in our room wondering if we're about to get fucking shot up. But I got fucking Jota right here with me. And I'm about to.
And I'll be sitting at home fucking jaying off, not worrying about it.
No, but dude, peace of mind. You bring up a good point. A peaceful mind is a powerful mind. And that's the fucking truth. The older I get, I think it's just when I get so dialed into camp too. When I sit at home at night, I'm just like, everything's
peaceful.
good. But when I'm out of camp, say shortly after camp, and I'm eating a bunch of food, I'm super stoned, and
Everyone's hitting you up.
everyone's hit me up, and they're like, I'm like, oh, I should have
Opportunities
this
to go
anxiety.
parties. Everyone's hitting you up. The Nelk Boys, where it's like, ugh. And I feel it from you too. But in camp, there's something I can tell you just like about it. I love it. So even leaving for 2 weeks is going to be crazy. This is the first time you left your baby for 2 weeks,
God.
right?
Oh, 100%. This is the first time I won't see her for more than, I think, 3 or 4 days. But that's going to be hard, dude. I've been telling her, Daddy's going to go bye-bye for a little bit. Obviously, she doesn't fucking know. But even just telling her that. Because Daniel send me snaps when we're gone for a day, 2 days. Like, Dad, looking for me around the house. Like, Dad, where are you? And that's going to be hard.
I don't get how people get deployed. Like we've talked about it before, but deployed 6 months, leave their fresh newborn baby or whatever it is. I'm like,
Well,
Any
dude, when
age.
I deployed and COVID hit, you should have seen the reaction of the people having to stay extra 6 months.
Oh, God.
they
The
had to stay,
depression wave
had to
that
extra. Someone came and said, "Hey,
6 more.
you guys can't go home."
Yeah, they said we can't have any plane because it was so new, the COVID thing. And I saw that people's faces the next day just.
Nothing could get me to punch a wall, but I feel like that might get me to fucking punch a wall.
Oh.
I don't know though. Then you read the book. What's the one where Viktor Frankl?
Oh, the Nazi. Or
Damn, you read something like that,
Holocaust.
it's like, all right, I'm a pussy.
I know. Yeah. I think Brett Okamoto, he came down. He did an interview with you, watched sparring, did an interview with me. He was asking me about it's like being famous now and like people comment like act like you don't train or does that stuff bother you? And I was like, I thought about it. I'm like, that's such a mental weakness. If someone can say something, and I'm not, and it's more normal than not, but it's such a mental weakness. If someone can say something and it puts us, and it makes you feel a certain way, and I'm guilty of it. I've felt it. I've done it, and I've dealt with it.
I feel like you're not really. I feel like there's no one that's never felt it. There's
You get to a point, of course, you get to a point where it's like, what the fuck? How? But now looking back, I'm like, it's silly.
Yeah,
it is.
The thing is, like, I forgot who said it, but they said no matter if you're insecure about something, the internet's gonna call it out. The internet's gonna put it right there for you to read that your same insecurity that you had in your
But
head.
if it does affect you, then it might be because it's kind of true. That's what.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Like if someone says something, oh, you're a bad dad. To me, I know I'm there for Leno I wake up, go to sleep with her every night, so it doesn't affect me. But if I was gone a lot and I was partying a lot and I wasn't there, and someone's like, "You're a bad dad," I'd be like, "What the fuck? Like what?
I'll beat the fuck out of
I'll
you,
kill
something
you."
like that.
Or,
yeah.
I'm not a bad dad, am I? Like, I don't question it. I don't know. Someone's like, "You, what the fuck? Why aren't you training? You're fighting Petr." It's like, no shit. I'm gonna beat his ass too. Like, I'm doing what I need to do.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's funny, but it is a mental weakness.
But
And
then also too, because we're fighters, and when you go into somewhere, people respect you, and then you have these people that just blatantly disrespect you on the internet. So initially, it's like, "I'll fucking smash your little bitch ass," but then you got to take it back and be like, "All right, it's just some." You know what it reminds me of? Every single troll who trolls, it reminds me of that guy who came into the gym.
that was funny.
Dude,
Just
that's
a slow, just a nothing wrong with it, but just a slow person who's in a dark place who's just not all there. I'm like, damn. So all the
They're
trolls,
just
I'm like, boom.
delusional. Like that guy that came in was delusional on what he was a big guy. He probably thought he was capable of hanging, maybe
Oh,
winning,
God.
and you fucking choked him, and he acted like a bitch after, which he should have.
He got fired up when he got home, though. He's like, "I'm suing you. My trachea's been sore for a week."
My trachea. Oh, jiu-jitsu. Sono's been starting jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
doing good,
I've been getting fucked up though.
Well, you're supposed to.
bro. If you ain't getting fucked up, then you
You're
don't.
at the wrong gym.
What?
Yeah.
Like Brendan's got 2 stripes. That's fucking lit. You're coming in. You're starting. Jiu-jitsu can change people's lives. It gives them gives them something to get good at. If you don't have anything to get good at, what the fuck is life?
It's tough to be
Content
happy, or it's tough to be peace at peace if you're not trying to get better at anything.
and getting your heart rate up. If you can mix the
Yeah.
two, it's like holy shit. Like getting your heart rate up, and then you can, because what goes up must come down, and when you get heart rate up, it's gotta come down so you can really kind of actually chill. Like, dude, after sparring, I swear to God, on that 3rd round, that last scramble me and Mario had, I fucking wizard hard. I swear my heart rate got up to 205. But that whole day when I got home, I was so fucking just extra chill, because I was so.
Yeah.
I did take a little puff off my king palm too, though. But I was like very chill.
Well, even after you take a puff after completing a sparring session that intense, it's like
I got
it's a different level of
so
peace.
Dude, I took such a small rip. I took a rip to make that video on Instagram that I posted, because people come up, dude, I'm your biggest fucking fan, bro. Like, I watch all your shit, bro. When's your next fight? Like, it's like 3 weeks, dude. In Abu Dhabi, it's like a huge fight. How do you not fucking know? But I made that post, and I took just a couple puffs off that joint, dude. I was so fucking high for like 3 hours. I went out and had the best stretch, dude, in the sun. The sun was hot as fuck, but I felt like it was just a blanket and just holding me. And then I
don't
cold
know.
plunged.
Is it all strains that do that? Because some strains you take a little puff and then you go stretch, and it's literally like you're giving yourself a massage, and it's just like,
yeah. Well,
nice.
you have to just do it, because I was laying. I didn't want to stretch. I was laying there out in the sun, just like melting. I'm like, I know if I just start moving, I'll get into a good stretch. And holy fuck, did I ever!
oh god.
And then dunking in that cold.
You know what kind of popped into my head when I was high the other day? I don't know why it popped in my head. Remember we were at the gym and we were in the sauna, and there's all those old guys and everyone's just sitting around, just kind of like
A public sauna.
a public gym. We're just like, "How's it going?" And just sitting there. I'm like, "I'm gonna get a little water on the sauna." So I stand
No,
up. start-
eucalyptus.
Yeah, it was water or eucalyptus. Start pouring it on this electric thing, and it goes boom, and it just like shoots a flame straight up in the air, knocks me flat on my back, like on the tile in the sauna, and everyone's looking around, and then they start walking out, like, and I'm like, "What were you thinking?"
I was like, well, it happened so fast. I was like, oh shit, is he
And I'm
okay?
laying there, my fucking face is black.
Yeah, I was like, it just happened so fast. It was like,
And
then
I
it
tried to
died.
play it off, like I didn't know to laugh
Yeah, I
or
guess-
kind of be scared.
You're like, I saw it on a podcast. And
I was like, "Fuck!" So,
oh, that
was
shit,
good.
dude. I remember that.
So how's it been living with old Brennan and Schmitty?
It's
Been some ups and downs.
ups and downs would be a good way to put it.
Has the communication been able to be pretty clear? Like if someone's clearly not picking up, if someone's eating someone else's food, if something's because I remember when Sean and I lived together, it was always best to just bring it up right away. Don't just shove it down and let it build up and build up, build up. Just bring it up right away. Hey, this is bugging me.
Yeah, you were always
That's-
good with that.
What about you? Who's
I'm not
munching
as
who?
good. I'm not as good with that in terms of just bringing it up right in the point, because I'm like, I don't think I'm very confrontational. But I also know sometimes the other person that's receiving it can twist things
Yeah.
and can play it into their own storyline. So I've kind of learned to just not even associate a
Touchy
little bit.
subject.
Is
Yeah,
it
a little
really?
touchy.
Is it really?
Little touchy, especially after today. Yeah, oh yeah.
So, what happened?
Oh, God.
I don't want to hear him cry about it at the house, so I'll let it.
Okay.
Yeah. Well,
Slide.
let's just say I might. Well, I don't know. I told Sono too. Dude, it's not easy having roommates, especially moving in. It's like Brendan Schmidt are such good friends for so fucking long. Then you come in, you're kind of the third. However, but after my apartment, the lease is up, I may just renew it and then rent it out to Sono and have Sono have a buddy come down or a different Jobin, rent that out, and then Schmidt and Brendan can have their other buddies that they want to come down.
They have a couple other buddies in mind?
They have some people in mind, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be good. Yeah, right on. Right on. Did you see Bryan Barberena versus Dos Anjos got announced?
Dude, Brian's resume is fucking pretty sick, dude.
Bro, he about beat Vicente Luque.
Yeah, that was crazy.
He's beat a lot of fucking good guys. And then you should rewatch because it was literally right after your last fight. Brian fought Robbie Lawler. So we were in the back, all the you rewatch that fight, you'll be like, that was so fucking southpaw and southpaw.
I do need to watch that.
Robbie's fucking piecing him up.
Phone.
God damn. And now he's got a shot with Dos Anjos. Another southpaw and southpaw. And I think stylistically, Dos Anjos is like loves to double leg people and kind of bully people around a little bit. And Brian's not.
Hard to do that.
He's hard to bully around. He's ready to fucking scrap. He's good at getting up if he gets taken down. And his initial takedown defense is good too.
Fuck. That's sweet. I keep seeing Chael saying someone's going to pull out UFC 280. It always happens. I'm like, Chael, quit fucking saying that shit.
Putting that shit out there.
Or let it be anyone else. I don't give a fuck. Islam.
Let it,
do something. I don't care.
The girl fight.
I'm going to fucking, me and Peter are fighting October 22nd. No fucking matter what. That's happening.
I didn't watch any of the fights last night. I heard they were kind of butt cheeks.
Speaking of, Mackenzie Dern fought. No, I didn't watch the fights either. We were at dinner.
So Zuck, they really did wipe out all media because Zuck was there.
It was him and his wife. They're sitting right next to Dana.
They didn't want to see Zuck
$39 billion.
So if he's taking a little coke line,
he's like, damn, that's a sweet fight.
Yeah, yeah, that's crazy. If he just fucking,
he said his wife's favorite fighter is Mackenzie Dern.
So he's just that big of a star that he just.
Oh, it's a star.
He couldn't have just security and the media could still come. I was wondering. I was like, damn, what if Dana's testing it out and then he says no media ever and we're in control of it all.
Ooh.
Like, damn.
So it's not even live. It's a 10-second delay.
Or something.
Whoa. That's
But
deep.
my whole thing is, why did he lie? Why did Dana go on Twitter and be like, he did not rent out the whole...
Well, maybe he didn't rent it out. Maybe they just said...
Gave it.
Yeah.
So technically he wasn't
But either
lying.
way.
Or maybe it wasn't because of Zuck and they're testing it out.
That's true.
No media.
I was thinking maybe Metaverse too. What if they were doing something with that?
That's what I was kind of thinking too.
Whoa.
Boys, I think we got MMA Guru coming on the pod.
Oh, shit.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And this MMA Guru, does he thinks Peter's going to fuck you up?
I don't know. I don't know much about him. I've seen a couple of his videos, but dude, every time I get on fucking YouTube and stream, they don't shut the fuck up. Get
His
MMA Guru. He needs to be on.
He donates in the lives too. So.
Yeah. Well, I guess Sono was saying he has beef with a bunch of fighters, a bunch of refs. He has a lot of beef.
Oh,
Mark
really?
Goddard and him have beef,
So
and Dan Hardy.
I'm going into this.
So
pod.
Dan Hardy thinks he's a doucher?
I think pussy.
Oh,
but
really?
I'm not
Well-
sure. The video he can explain it better.
starts
than
at
I
3
can.
minutes. We'll ask him. A little
But
bit.
I did watch the video where he was talking about Urine and Peter's fight, and he did take Peter.
Yep,
But he
I
said
heard that.
you do have a chance, and he's like the beginning is where you'll. That was his take on it. I
Does
was
he have like
"Man,
a
I'm
betting?
not
Does he give like betting advice, or does he
the day
just?
before he does betting tips.
I wonder how he does.
or if he
some
even
of-
bets, or he just
How
or
could you
predictions maybe.
How could you be in the fight game and just be like, I got all the right picks all the time? It's like
Sound like
fucking
warlike.
impossible.
Yeah,
Like it's just such a flip of a coin.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll get him on here in about 2 minutes. Yeah, I don't know much about him, so we're just kind of going in this just because his fam wouldn't shut the fuck up about getting him on. Though, actually, I'm not going to say that because then people are going to be fucking trying to get... He's coming on because...
He thinks you're gonna lose.
Yeah, he
You
thinks
wanna
we're going to... He thinks Peter's going to beat me.
I like him, but I feel like sometimes he's a little too overzealous with the words he uses on fighters.
But maybe that's how he gets under... Now he has that beef. Now he has that beef.
Now we're talking about him. Yeah.
Yeah, but calling fighters like pussies and stuff
He
like
calls
that.
fighters pussies?
He'd be like, "That's the MMA. He's a pussy, and he wouldn't punch back." Like he would say stuff like his
Oh.
fighting style.
Yeah.
Not that
No,
the
maybe
person's
he's
a
being
pussy,
goofy.
but he could like.
Stephen A. Smith does shit like that.
I've seen a couple videos like that, and I was like, I don't know if
Yeah.
I would say that to their face, even like.
Oh,
Yeah.
speaking
And
of...
half the time it doesn't even fucking. I mean, if the people that you respect, respect you, it doesn't really fucking matter.
That's true.
What everyone gives a fuck about.
Recording in progress.
MMA Guru. How are you, buddy?
Mama Guru. What's the MMA stand for?
Yeah. In your mind, what is it? Oh shit.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls from all around the world. Guru, you there?
Guru tits.
Guru tits. Where we go?
Sono should have to wear a mask or some sort of like something,
Why?
just for people to watch him and look and laugh and stuff. Or a wig.
Oh, they will.
A wig.
Oh, I'm coming out with those pink wigs.
Are you really?
Guru, where the fuck are you?
Right here on the pod.
Turn your camera on, mate.
Okay, start a video.
There it is, ladies and
Wait,
gentlemen.
let me line it up, man. I did a whole sign and everything in the background. There you
Is
go.
that beard red or is that dye?
It's a little bit gingery. It's copper.
I
I
hate
like to say.
gingers.
Damn.
Jokes,
I'm
jokes,
cursed.
jokes. Copper. How you doing today? It's beautiful fucking Sunday.
I'm doing good, man. How are
What
you?
time is it over there and fucking where you're at?
It's cold and dark.
What
and
time?
1 a.m. nearly.
Oh,
Nearly 1 a.m.
Damn.
Guru, let's get straight to it. What do you think's gonna happen? Petr versus Suge.
I think Peter's gonna destroy Sean
Really?
in the third round by TKO. I'm sorry. I want you to win.
What are you sorry about? Having an opinion that's wrong? It's not. It's okay.
No, I'm sorry, like, because I want you to be in the title picture at bantamweight, but I feel like Petr Yan's just a little bit not
He's
playing
5'5".
Warzone. You know what I'm saying? I
who-
understand, but you're 5'9". That's
6'3".
hardly that tall. Okay, 6'3". It does make a bit of a difference, but
So you
I feel
think,
as though
Guru, you think Peter's Russian grittiness is gonna get through Sugar's style and his length and his speed and his athleticism?
Peener.
I think. Oh yeah, Pina. It's definitely a part of it. The Russian grittiness, the fact that he's from Siberia. You know, he's not on Warzone in the middle of the week, quite like Sean O'Malley. But I feel as though his skill is also way up there. Like,
Yeah.
I think
agree.
Sean's going to be faster. I think in the first round, you're going to be too fast. I think you're probably like the fastest on the roster in the first round. But I think in the second and third, he's just going to be a little bit too Siberian for you.
How many guys has he finished in 3 rounds? When's the last guy he finished in 3 rounds?
I can hardly remember. I think it was like Teruto Ishihara or something like that.
8 years ago.
So what do you think between training session he's doing that is just getting him more dialed from the fight? Like looking at a picture of Sean on the wall, just focused? Or what do you
Just hitting
think
the bag?
he's doing between those fights that's not Warzone?
Sessions.
Well, in between the fights, like it doesn't really matter what he's doing. He's just like existing as a Siberian. It's like the extra advantage that he's going to have over.
So
Sean
I
O'Malley.
think I streamed 3 times this week. I probably gamed for about 6 hours this week. Should I have been training in those 6 hours, even though I had already put all my training in?
No, it's
or
not
should I-
entirely about that.
Or should I have been more Siberian?
Aspect. That's
Should
an
I have just
aspect
been
of
like
it.
Siberian?
I
and
mean,
shit?
maybe
Okay.
start a sit up in Siberia and it could change some things. Who knows?
Ah.
Yeah, I don't think he's in Siberia though. I think he's in Thailand in Muay Thai.
Yeah, but
I
it's
heard-
where he was bred. You know what I'm saying?
I heard he
Oh.
had a little ladyboy friend over there. I don't want to start rumors and shit, but I did hear he was hanging out with some ladyboys.
And you were supposed to not say anything.
And I wasn't supposed to say anything, but I did. Whatever.
We're just leaking personal.
Nothing
stuff.
wrong with that.
Yeah, another round. You like ladyboys?
You know,
A pair of
really
nice
my
little
thing,
titties, little
but fair
wiener.
play.
Depends.
I
How
mean-
long you been into MMA, Guru Tits?
Thank you for adding my surname on to the end there. I've been into MMA for a long time, very, very long time, since I was like 8, 9, 10. 11.
Damn. How old are you now?
Just turned 24.
24.
Hell yeah.
Who's your favorite hands down fighter now or even in the last like 10 years? Get most excited. Oh shit.
Vicente Luque.
Really?
Dude, he's up there for me too. That motherfucker is so well rounded and just fun to watch. That good tight high guard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like other than his fight against Bilal Muhammad last time, like every single fight he's had has been like a crazy action film, pretty much.
Yeah.
So you're thinking Petr, do you think
Peter.
Petr drops Sean with his hands or kicks to the legs or from the clinch? Or what are you thinking?
I think Sean's going to get tangled up throwing some stuff at Petr Yan. I think you're going to be throwing teeps a lot. That's definitely going to be a tool that you use a lot of the time anyway, but against Yan as well. I can just see him catching something, sweeping out the rear leg,
Yeah.
stacking up in the guard, beating up your body a bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he is.
smiling evilly, that
He
type of
is.
stuff.
He is good at catching kicks like that. He is good at catching kicks like that. But like, look at someone like Paiva, who had a very, very good record, a good black belt in jiu-jitsu, trains at a Team Alpha Male. He has a big record, and or even Pedro Munoz. These guys that plan on, we're gonna bully this guy. This is another level of toughness that he hasn't seen yet. And then it's like,
I
Did you
understand,
think-
and I actually was Team O'Malley on the whole like Munoz aftermath situation.
Did you think Pedro Munoz was gonna beat me, or did you think I was gonna beat Pedro?
No, I've picked you in every single fight of your career other than this one.
Oh, so
'Cause he's Pyongyang. That's the problem.
yeah, for sure.
yeah, Piotr Piener is definitely the best guy I fought, hands down, 100%. But
I love it though. Just like I was telling you, he's gonna come to weigh-ins and he's gonna try to intimidate you. He doesn't give a fuck. He'll try to like make.
I wonder if he thinks I'm scared of him, or if he thinks I'm nervous at all whatsoever. I wonder if he's like, oh, this is a big fight for him. He's gonna get nervous.
I think he maybe expects you to be a little bit smaller than you are. Maybe.
yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
But it's hard
It's
to say.
hard to
Like I said.
intimidate at 5'5", I think.
Yeah, he's all looking up. Like, what, bitch? I'm like, oh, shit.
Yeah, he's a mean little fucker. Well, they don't call him No Mercy for a reason. People say he's kind of like that in training too. He's just a mean little motherfucker. Tries to make people quit.
Yeah, definitely don't think it's going to be easy.
No, but I just think as the fight goes on, it's going to get progressively worrying for an O'Malley fan. Because even in the Almeida fight that you had,
That
the
shit was
second
easy.
round,
What do you
it
mean
was
that
an
second
easy
round?
fight.
Did you
The
go
second round,
Dude,
you clearly won. You clearly won the second
The-
round, but it got a bit more interesting. Like he started landing a couple.
you got to be shitting me right now. If you go back and rewatch that fight, I watched that fight the other day. The dude didn't hit
cleanly
he-
won.
every round, every second, every minute of that fight. I clearly won. No, it wasn't. I don't want to say it was easy.
In
but
round
it
two,
was.
there's opportunities where a Yan does better than an Almeida does because it's Thomas Almeida and not Pio Yan.
Do you think it has any effect that it's in a very large cage?
Yeah, I think that benefits Sean because he's going to be moving backwards a lot more of the time. I mean, sometimes you can get like aggressive. Like when you land a big shot, people back up and then you sort of like stand your
Damn,
ground a
Petr
bit
versus
and get
Cory
respect.
small?
But I'm not sure. I think Yan's going to do it,
Yeah, interesting.
sadly.
Who do you got? Islam versus Charles.
The Bronx, man. I got Charles Oliveira. You got to take the massive underdog in a fight. Like I think it's just 50-50.
I am a massive
I'm leaning
underdog against
Oliveira.
Petr, bud.
Yeah, Charles Oliveira, one of my favorite fighters. Probably the best champion on the roster right now in terms of entertainment.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I'm going with Du Bronx too. I don't know if I just want him to win so bad. Islam's dude. When you hear Javier Mendez and Habib and Cormier and all these guys talk about how good he is, I'm like, holy shit.
That's what that group do, though. Like that's when they infiltrate the commentary with DC and they start talking up all the AKA guys like Luke Rockhold. If he gets you on the ground, it's over. And then Paulo Costa just gets back up. Like I feel like those AKA guys have a little bit of a intrinsic bias.
Well, maybe
towards
too
their
in
own
the
fighters.
gym, like they see stuff and it's like,
Yeah.
damn.
I
But
know.
yeah, I don't know.
But I just feel as though when you look at Makhachev's problems he's had a couple problems against Thiago Moises. Adriano Martins beat him as well. And they're both Brazilian jiu-jitsu guys. And Oliveira is just a different level of Brazilian jiu-jitsu guy with much better stand-up than them.
How many people has Michael Chandler been knocked out by?
Very few. Did
Not many. I mean, he quit against Will Brooks. I don't want to say quit, but I think that was actually a weird one where he literally just waved off the fight. But haven't seen him chinned by too many.
And look at Charles just fucking slept him with a left hook, dude. Like,
beautiful left hook, long left hook.
everyone is just so fucking confident in Islam, but then you look at the resume of people he's fought compared to Charles, it's like it's not even close.
I heard that too, and someone was like, "Yeah, but that's not Islam's fault. No one was accepting the fight. Like he's not gonna build this resume because no one's fucking wanting to fight him."
Shit,
I was like, "Damn,
crazy.
that's a good point too." Yeah. Who do you think the best commentator in the sport right now?
I think all of them are pretty weak, but John Anik is like the staple. Like he holds it down for the team. I think every time he's on the commentary.
What about
John
me on
Anik,
my
and then I
contender
think
series?
Paul Feld is underrated.
Yeah, I do like Anik a lot, and Felder's good.
Anik just keeps it flowing too good.
Yeah, his voice too.
I think the commentary is actually quite biased towards you. I agree with you on that point.
Do you think it's biased towards me against me?
Yeah, against you. Sorry, yeah, against you. Like I feel like if you ever look up at the clock in this fight, they're gonna have an aneurysm on the commentary screen.
Well, I think to be honest with that statement, I think I opened a lot of people's eyes because every No one's ever said that. Every time anyone's ever looked at a clock in a fight, it's because they're tired. And I said, it's because I want to know how much time I got left. Because I have a certain amount of energy. And so I think that really opened people's eyes, and I don't think they're going to say that anymore. You can tell when someone's looking at it like, oh, fuck. I was looking at it because I want to know how much time I got. I want to know if I should try to finish this dude. If I do crack him in the next 10 seconds, am I going to try to finish him, or am I going to wait till the next round? So I think I opened some eyes with that, and I think DC even probably was like, oh, shit, that's actually kind of smart.
They also ramble a lot about leg kicks with you, which I think is not your weakness at all. I think it's like the least of your weaknesses. I think sometimes you don't pull back enough on occasion. And sometimes if a guy like Petr Yan who steps through on shots, maybe then he can catch you because he's good at cutting off angles. But I think leg kicks is like a massive misread that they have off of one Marlon Vera Ecuadorian toe to the...
Yeah, it is crazy that one thing that happened has been like, yeah, every fight. Why don't they just kick his legs?
You know when Marlon Vera lost to Aldo, Sean? Why did he not just perennial nerve kick him with his big toe and finish?
I was wondering that. I wonder that every fucking time Marlon fights, why he doesn't open up with that perennial nerve kick.
It was round 4 against Cruz, and I'm like, why is he not perennial nerve kick this guy with a big toe? Like, it just seems like a cheat code. But
who do you think wins that, Cory versus Chito, if they announce it for December? Interesting matchup.
I think in a 3-rounder, Cory Sandhagen clearly wins because he moves too well.
Let's say it's 5. I think they're gonna probably main event a fight night or some shit.
I still think Cory, but it's gonna be like a worrying moment at the end where Vera just lands that one weird shot that he always seems to land on people. But yeah, I've still got Sandhagen though. I just think people that move will give him problem, and Sandhagen, no disrespect to Dominic Cruz, but I think Sandhagen's just like a more durable, more in his prime, more dangerous Cruz, especially with the power as well.
Yeah, I totally agree.
Last one for you, Guru. Who you got? Jake Paul, Anderson Silva.
Ooh, good question.
And how?
Damn, that's a tough one. I actually think Jake Paul's kind of not in the mix with these other YouTube boxers. Like, you can't call him a YouTube boxer at this point. Anyone who KOs Woodley in a boxing ring isn't just some influencer boxer. But I'm gonna go with Jake Paul catching him or something like that.
Ooh,
I think Silva's going to be winning, and then he's going to start doing some goofy stuff. And I can just see Jake Paul just putting something on his chin and hurting him bad.
God, see, that would be fucking insane because the only one who really knocked Anderson out is Weidman.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, that's the only fucking one. And I feel like Anderson's been around the sport so much, and he clearly sees Jake has some good setups to a good right hand.
Yeah.
If I'm running after him, he's got some good setup with a big right hand, thrown over the top, planting and doing it. I just feel like Anderson might be a little bit too prepped for that. But the biggest question is just the age.
Well,
is the fucking
remember when
age.
Anderson fought Izzy too? He was standing there letting him. Izzy kind of almost stopped punching because he was letting him do that. You can't do that against, I mean, anyone. I would say you can't do it against Izzy. He did it, didn't get knocked out, but it's just not ideal. But he will do shit like that.
Yeah, and it's not like Jake's power isn't still developing. He's still fucking grown into his punching power.
Yeah,
And we haven't seen him for a year either. We haven't seen Jake Paul for a whole year, and at a young age in boxing, because he's only just started. The amount of improvements he's going to be making are way more rapid than a guy who's like trying to maintain the skills he has in Anderson Silva. So I got Jake Paul catching him or something like that and just making me cry once again.
100%. What do you got? Your YouTube channel, MMA Guru. We'll put a little link. Anything else you want to plug real quick while you're here?
I have no social medias, which is silly, but I'm just on YouTube, the MMA Guru. So go check out the MMA Guru. I'm here in my shed, in my house.
There you go.
Yeah, just doing my MMA Guru thing. I got a sign.
Guru, you got to post on YouTube a tour of your shed.
Damn. Yeah, give us a little tour.
A shed tour would be good, but it's literally just a square box. Like, it would just be like a wooden...
Like a 15-second video of you spinning in a circle.
Or just, you got good internet and a pile of porn.
Yeah, just a couple fucking sticky magazines.
There's a lawnmower in the corner. That's like a big feature, but yeah.
Guru, knock it up right here, brother. Appreciate you.
Thank you for having me on. And also a message to others. If you want to get on Sean O'Malley's podcast, just harass him in his live streams for months and maybe
that might work. I'm excited to prove you wrong, Guru.
Recording stopped.
Peace.
Peace.
Yeah, huh.
All right, well, that's interesting.
Yeah.
No,
I mean,
it's always fun. I like listening. This camp has been nice too, like on the treadmill, listening to the pros picks, and it's like, I like it. I
Oh, well, it's
like
just
being
like-
the underdog. I like when people think I'm gonna lose. It's different.
The thing is, too, is like all the people that do that, if they spent a week, and just 1 week, watch your training and watch who you're sparring with and watch what your live goes are like, they'd be like,
Never mind.
okay, this is a lot different than I thought it was.
It's so funny, Brett. We talked about that a lot on that interview. It's like how much different life I actually live my life than people. It's portrayed on the internet. And I said most people that listen to the podcast know how fucking serious I take this. And I told Brett, I don't think there's anyone that takes fight camp as serious as me. And I believe I have the best camp overall, food, diet, training, what I'm doing, better than anyone. I would put my camp up against anybody's as far as being the most dialed in.
Yeah.
My sleep is fucking off the charts. My recovery is off the charts. Everything's fucking so dialed in. But people don't see that, and I'm not necessarily having someone follow me around like, get this, I'm gonna get in the cold plunge, get this, I'm gonna go train, get this, I'm gonna eat perfect. Like, that's not really the content I create. So it's not really what people see. But like I said, for the podcast, we talk talk shit about what we do and shit.
For this fight, I haven't started training yet.
Well, no, I got 3 weeks. We're gonna start sprints tomorrow.
Or just shadow boxing before bed. Yeah, real quick, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Fresh Ball Fall. It's the season of pumpkin spice and making sure your crotch looks nice. That means sipping cider in a fall breeze and using Manscaped products to trim your balls with ease. That's right. Today's show is brought to you by Manscaped, a company here to make sure that your foliage isn't the only thing shedding its excess leaves. Heck, even Mother Nature knows it's time to lose the excess clutter for fall. Join the 6 million men worldwide who trust Manscaped by going to manscaped.com for 20% off plus free shipping with the code SUGAR, SUGAR, all caps. Sono, you like to say trimmed up. Do you trim up once a week, once a month, once
Fat
a year?
bush.
Once a week.
What's
I
a week?
like a little like base layer for the chicks, not bare face shave.
Yeah.
Like it's like
Just
baby dick.
like razor?
No,
Oh.
like like the
Baby
one,
dick? That's fucking weird.
You know what I mean? Where it's clear shave.
Just fucking shaved.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, that's
So do you like a girl with a little like a little landing strip?
oh, that's sexy. I haven't gotten one of those yet.
I
That would
don't.
be sexy.
Really?
I
You
like
just
straight waxed, soft.
really?
Oh,
A little
gotta
fuzz for the for the under the nose?
No, not for
Really?
me.
Yeah. For me, I mean like whatever
Deep
they're
shave.
into, I'm like yeah, just not too thick.
Yeah.
Okay, whether you're brand new or already with us at Manscaped, you could use the crown jewel of care for your family jewels, the Platinum Package 4.0. With this glorious package, you can align your entire hygiene routine all in one swoop. Inside the 10-part Platinum Package is everything you know, love about the Performance Package, plus some shower goodies included to elevate your grooming game. The Lawnmower 4.0 body trimmer. In addition to shaving, you can now completely upgrade your shower routine with the Ultra Premium Body Wash, Ultra Premium 2-in-1 shampoo, plus conditioner. You'll be feeling good, smelling good. Go to manscaped.com and get 20% off and free shipping with the code SUGAR, all caps. That's 20% off with free shipping at manscaped.com when you use code SUGAR. Manscaped, clear out the leaves. It's your tree trunk's time to shine. I wouldn't say tree trunk for most of us.
Bellator last night. You see Hamill's fight got canceled like after weigh-ins. Do you see that shit?
Why? And did it come out
Medical
why?
reasons. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know why.
Yeah. Huh.
Bellator last night. I didn't
I know
even
that
see.
McKee won, didn't he?
Who did he fight? AJ McKee shines in the lightweight debut. Who did he fight? One of the
I'm
pit bulls?
not sure. I just saw the clip of him winning, and I was like, oh shit. He used to be in the UFC, right?
No.
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 And then the other guy fought Boric or something. I don't know.
I heard that fight was boring.
It's hard, dude. Sometimes high fucking level fights like that can be boring. Two fucking excellent strikers not wanting to make. Who's gonna make the first mistake? Did you see Connor and Bisping going back and forth?
No, what was that about?
Connor's fucking funny, bro. He's just
Twitter
going
audio
off on his Twitter audio messages.
He's super fucking witty. We need to get the thing that I got in there, dude, for here, because then anything you play on your phone you can hear over the
Just
audio.
perfect. Yeah, well, god damn, I can't find it. But dude, his Twitter voices he talks about, it's just funny. Some of the shit
He was just talking shit over a Twitter voice.
Yeah, he was like, you want to start a fucking war?
Yeah, you'll do. I'll try to find it real quick.
That's fucking funny, dude.
He's a good dude. He's a good
Yo,
dude.
those edibles are good, bro. They're definitely hitting.
Are they
Oh
already?
yeah. No, dude, I'm like
Already,
I didn't
it's been
eat
about
before.
45 minutes, probably, right? How long we been streaming? I mean, live.
Those are quality.
Eddie Alvarez says, I would love to consult with young fighters just to explain to them the business of this sport because no one values free agency and understands the power in it once you've made a name for yourself or won a world title. I think fighters will complain that they can't get out of a contract, they can't do this, but you have to remember the first day you signed the contract, you were happy with it, right? Now, the key is to add value. Let's say the contract is 6 fights. You have to add as much value to yourself and to that promotion during those 6 fights as possible. That way, you're more valuable outside the contract, but you have to leave the contract. You can't allow a company to come in a fight or 2 before your contract ends to re-sign you for another 6 to 8 fights. Can't do that because you're killing yourself. It's just fucking hard, dude. It's hard, especially when you're an up-and-coming pro. Say you're 2-0, and some big management team that you see manages other UFC fighters. You automatically think like, oh, I'm gonna be up there, and maybe you will, maybe you won't. But you sign this contract for 20% of your money, and a lot of what the manager's doing is literally relaying emails to you. Relays the emails. Okay, that's almost all they're doing a lot of the times. And you're signing, I'm going to give them 20% of my money for the rest of my life, even if you turn into this big star. And then they come at you 2 fights before your contract's up with this number that in your mind, because at the level you're at, you think it's like, whoa. Yeah. But 8 fights, that's fucking 4 years. And you sign it, and then you knock out 4 people in a row or something. And then you're like, fuck. It's just tricky, dude. Especially the management shit. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah. I heard Eddie I think it was Will Harris saying, like, that dude's fucking smart when it comes to it. But when you've been around the game that long, that doesn't necessarily make you smart. I don't want to say that. But if you do learn, which obviously he has and made good money doing it and bouncing around, it's like, yeah, he probably does a lot to teach young fighters. But fighters typically aren't the smartest dudes. They don't give off. They don't want to. Everyone wants to make as much money as possible. But it's like some people aren't good at email. Some people are just
no, it's true.
It's like learn it then, or just pay someone an absurd amount of money to do it for you.
Yeah, and a lot of times maybe that 20%, you literally don't have to worry about anything but just training in your fight. You don't have to worry about any emails. You don't have to think any. Yeah,
it's true. I'm not gonna speak on that too much right now, but yeah, it's an interesting subject.
Yeah, for the young bucks though, it's almost like, okay, if we have someone that we think is ready for the UFC, and you texted Sean Shelby or texted someone and say, hey, this guy's got a good fucking opportunity. That's just gonna be just as good, if not way better, than a manager saying it. Yeah,
dude. It's in everything is about who you know. That's just how this world is ran, especially in the business world. Those managers have sit down at dinners with UFC, and it's about who you know. Sometimes you have to sacrifice. Fuck, I have to pay this guy a lot of money just so he can throw my name out there, but it sucks. But that's just how it is. Or you go out there and have crazy fucking performances. Dana White Contender Series is constantly looking for shit.
Yeah, that's the thing about those managers too. It's like those managers have emails to all these companies that's maybe giving other fighters big bread too.
Yeah.
So they do have those. They know the people. So
that's what they're selling when they come to you, like an upcoming fighter. They go, "Oh, I know these people. I can get you in here." Is that what they come to you like, or is it more of like, "I'm just an agent"?
It's hard. There's a lot of scumbags out there that will just pretend to know shit. That'll try to get you.
Depending on what you're making.
Well, 20% there, and then.
But there's good people and bad people in every good cops, bad cops, good this, bad. Yeah. There's good, bad people everywhere.
Yep. Yeah, 20%. A lot of them do. 20% of the bonus too. A lot of people. You get a bonus. You're like, oh, this is good for my family. You got to give 20% of your rent, and then 10% to your gym. So that's
taxes.
30% from taxes. So you're going home with
$5.
Not the greatest bread. Like for people, I would not recommend fighting to many people, honestly, unless you're like, I fucking love martial arts. I just want to see how good I can get. Yeah. Then I would recommend it because you like training, you like the atmosphere, you lifestyle. Like holding yourself accountable to eating healthy and recovery. I'd say do it. But if you're like, I want to make some bread, I'd say this is the last thing you want to pick, bro.
Yeah, 100%. Which is funny because that was the only thing I was like, I want to be rich. I'm gonna fight. Which, looking back, is like so fucking funny. I obviously was passionate about it too and liked improving and liked the lifestyle, but that's where it kind of came from. I was like, I want to be rich someday, and I didn't know what the fuck I was gonna do.
Yeah.
But that's great. What else we got going on today, boys?
Fuck.
You got a busy week, eh? Oh, we got to get our
I think we
COVID
do
test
have a big
Wednesdays.
week. I got my COVID test booked for Tuesday at noon. That should work.
That's not going to
right?
work.
Because we leave Thursday at
afternoon.
9.
You have to show them before you get on the flight from LA to Abu Dhabi, not Thursday morning from Phoenix to LA.
Okay, so it's to LA.
So you're
I'll
gonna
tell
have to
Mariah
switch
change
it to what time do we board in LA? It'll have to be, but hopefully there's not like a delay. I don't know.
And they're strict over there with that COVID.
Yeah, it's so fucking stupid, dude. It's like, oh my god, I don't know. COVID
You
and
said it's
shit.
every 2 days once you get over there.
Every 48 hours, yeah. We're gonna.
I was
have
trying to get the puss doctor. I'm like, puss doctor, can't you do fucking COVID tests? And he said something. He said, yeah, you guys can.
It has to be PCR though.
Yeah.
It has to be like a specific
The
test.
48-hour PCR shit.
Yeah, the whole COVID thing is just mind blowing when you listen to the guy like that guy on the Rogan podcast. Did you listen to that one? We talked about
Yeah, where you talk about insurance too.
insurance. Did you listen to the whole thing about COVID and shit?
The thing that
Brigham
sucks
Bueller?
about I listened to the whole thing, but I was at one point I was doing shit, so I wasn't
Yeah.
dialed on it. But dude, the whole insurance thing, it's like it is such a fucking scam. But then if an emergency happens, if you get in a fucking crazy collision or something happens, or you get cancer, and you have insurance, it's
well,
like
not what Kyle was saying. Kyle was saying that insurance companies are dropping them or saying, "Hey, we're not going to keep doing."
But
this.
how long have they covered them?
That's true. I don't know.
But then it's like, so you need that peace of mind. But so many people that are broke are giving so much money to these insurance companies, and it's fucked up that he said they can't tell him if you just do your copay for your insurance is $120, and they can't tell you like if you
This
just paid out of your
hospital visit's
pocket,
$60.
it's like 80 or whatever it is.
Well, dude, think Hurricane Ian fucking wiped out how many houses and.
So what are insurance companies that
Holy
insure
shit.
those places like? What are they saying? Like,
Well, I mean, I'm sure in the fine print somewhere it's like, yeah, but if a hurricane, like, I
Bro,
don't know, they probably have.
that's the thing in the
protected.
fine print. Same with this lease with this fucking place. It's like in the fine print, it says I have to pay a percentage of every square foot for some random thing, and it didn't say the totals. It just deep in the contract it said that. I'm like,
Well, that's why, dude. Every time you get a contract, and I've been lucky for the most part, I've definitely fucked up contracts, signed shit that I shouldn't have signed, but I've done it. But now I'm so much better about having a lawyer look over it. It's gonna cost a little bit of money, but it's so fucking worth it, dude.
yeah, well, especially for the fucking type of bread you're dealing with.
Yeah,
But still, this shit, I'm like, I'm paying my normal rent. What it said on the paper, I'm paying it for like 6 months. Yeah, paying the rent. Oh yeah, and then randomly they hit me up and say, "Hey, you're this much overdue from those things." I'm like, you didn't fucking tell me that before.
Yeah, that's why you gotta have the lawyer fucking skim through contracts, because it's just different level shit. It's crazy. It's crazy shit for LJ. I swear to God. Why is it so fucking hot still, dude? I thought it was supposed to cool down. It's like getting hotter, or I'm just getting
Feel that.
wimpier or something. Because I'm like, I was laying outside today and I think I burned my nutsack off. I think it fell off.
Oh yeah,
You didn't get a game today. I got some
I was
good
pissed.
sessions in.
We got
I wasn't
Yeah,
pissed.
yeah. Me, Sono, Foul,
I've-
and Tony Redbox.
Who's out shooting who? Who's shooting good?
Me and Foul were up there at the top.
I had a 10 bomb when your mic went mute. I had a 10 bomb.
Did you?
Did you beat him any games?
Yeah, the game I had
Ask
10
how many
bomb.
kills he had the last game we played.
That doesn't matter.
No,
That's-
it does matter.
It was like a
That
long
does-
game too.
I might have had 0 to 1.
0
Around
to
that
1.
range.
And it wasn't 1. I'll tell you that. I ain't gonna tell you how much it was. Oh, that TV's gone. Just noticed that. Oh, that's the one that's in there.
Yeah,
Oh, really
yeah,
cool.
yeah,
Really
yeah,
cool.
yeah.
Dude, are you excited to leave for 2 weeks? You nervous? What are you thinking? Where's your head at?
Mariah's never stayed by herself ever for that long, but she'll be at Danny's a lot, and then
Yeah.
her mom might come down and stay. And
Oh, good. She's at her horses.
she got all
and
the
shit.
dogs and the horse. My dogs will fuck people up too. So.
Yeah. No, I think. Yeah, I know. It's weird. It's gonna be different because
Did
we've
you-
never gone that long.
So what gaming laptop did you get? Do you remember the name of it?
Asus, ASUS. I don't know.
Was
if
it
that's
how much was it?
Dude,
Total?
that thing's
2
nice.
racks?
It was only 2 racks.
Yeah.
I thought it was gonna be like 35.
No, it's 2 racks. It's like 2,000 something.
Huh? And you haven't played on it yet?
No, Garrett's been fucking with it. I got the Logitech, the mic, and I need to bring my controller. I need to not forget my controller because I'm gonna be able to stream in Abu Dhabi, which is gonna be massive.
But like, pray the internet's good. It'll probably be good in Abu Dhabi. Or
We'll be at I think somewhat of a nice hotel. I think it should be decent. Hopefully there's an Ethernet plug-in. But yeah, if not, I'll fucking go to a coffee shop.
yeah, get some streaming in.
Dude, I wonder if you're gonna be able to get some strange in Abu Dhabi.
Wow, that'd be incredible.
God.
Not paid for would be sweet.
I saw a clip actually yesterday randomly scrolling through TikTok, and it was Logan on a podcast saying when he's just super fucking dialed in training for the WWE or just super busy with business stuff, he's not having sex a lot. He's not fucking even jacking off or anything. And he's like, Jake said the same thing. I was like, dude, that just must be a normal thing to just release all your energy into other areas.
Yeah.
To not be horny. Because I obviously so focused on the fight, but it's crazy going from that mindset. You guys know how horned up I am. I fucking want to fuck everything sometimes.
As much as we don't want to say it, it is a weakness in that way.
Could be.
We can't really like, hey, no, let's refocus this to something else. We're just like, fuck it, I want pussy.
But dude, that's deep in our DNA, dude. So I'll just pretend it's not a weakness. Or is it a strength?
Yeah. I like to think of it as a strength.
But dude, the thing is too, you get strange and you fuck her good, perform good. How good do you feel? It's an ego thing. Your ego.
But then, how good does it make me? Every time I've done it, and Mariah knows about it, it makes me want to like love her so much. But I'm like, you're my actual best friend, like legit. It's not like, oh, you know a fake me or the at home me or the boyfriend me. But outside of that, I'm different with my boys. I'm different on trips. Like she knows me.
That's sick. Yeah.
Well, it's like also too, would you rather be a girl I hook up with once randomly every so often, or would you rather be the girl that we hook up with more? You live with me, we eat dinner together, we wake up together, we watch shows together.
Provide for her,
Like would you rather be that girl, or would you rather be a random girl I fucked at the club the other week once?
It's so funny. People get so fired up when we talk about this.
I respect it. I just don't know if I got a girlfriend how I would bring that. Like how
dude. That I don't know if I could get to the situation.
I don't think so either. I say that too
hard.
because we've been together so long.
Yeah.
Like so long, and we didn't even talk about that or for 6 years. And she's such an open-minded, smart girl, willing to listen to podcasts, willing to learn, willing to like look into it. I think it takes two people like that for it to actually work.
Yeah,
it's backfired on me before because I was like, oh, my boys, I'm gonna try it. This is my last.
Hell no,
that
hell
shit got
no.
shut down.
I feel like you got to reach a certain level of kind of like love or and even trust to get there. I mean,
I don't know if you have to. Maybe starting relationships like that's possible, but it just takes a lot of knowledge.
That's what Paul said. Paul said he recommended. I forgot what
monogamy for 2 years or something.
No, he recommended that, but then he recommended talk to the person before you start the relationship and just kind of tell them a little bit your outlook on it and your thoughts about it, and let them know actually who you are, so they kind of can know what to expect instead of being like give them this fake version and then out of nowhere bring that up.
Dude, I remember when I met Danny at the UFC gym. I was 20 years old. Do you remember sitting there and just saying like, I don't get how some guy could fuck his girlfriend this was before Danny and I went on a date. This was Danny knowing me. I don't remember. I was obviously trying to hook up with her, but I'm like, I don't know how guys could fuck one girl for the rest of their life. But I mean, it's funny because when I am in this kind of mindset and mood, I'm like, I don't really have an issue with it. Like, I'm not going to the clubs. I'm not. But dude, I'm also not surrounded by a bunch of sexy girls. I'm never around a bunch of sexy girls.
The thing is, a good pair of butt cheeks in yoga pants, and like it's like.
Dude, I go to Scottsdale Whole Foods. We went the other day and I saw a hot chick, and it brought it out. It kind of like, whoo, it's nice not being around a bunch of sexy chicks.
Dude,
it really is nice mentally. I'm like, oh God, I can just be. This is what normal probably feels like. This is what kind of like someone that goes to work, not around like just with their guys, comes home, and that's their life. They're like, yeah, I get it. Why would you want to fuck other chicks?
Yeah,
it's being around the sexy chicks.
Being at Flower Child and Scottsdale, it's just like bad. I'm so glad we live way west.
Yeah, Peoria is not the sexiest girls. At least I haven't found them yet.
I mean, there's a few here and there.
Even at school, I'm walking around, I'm like,
that smells good.
Whoa.
So you, because you're fresh at GCU.
Oh yeah.
And can we talk about any of the females that you've gotten over?
Gotten over?
Oh yeah. Sure.
Hadden over to the house?
Oh, gotten over the house.
Yeah, I've had.
Any finger blasting?
A little bit, but
Really?
no eating.
No eating what?
Poon 99
You have to-
or
Really?
butt. Yeah.
But he smashed biscuits. He just said it wasn't his best
I
performance.
put in about 2.5 pumps.
You went and you were just too horny, couldn't stop, huh?
I was like, oh, it's already over. In my head, I was defeated. I was like,
And
it's coming.
But
There's
he
no
said
way.
she's
And
like,
do you start apologizing right away, or do you stay, or you not give a fuck, or
I kind of just like, let's just see how it works, her reaction. And if it's like what I did, I was like, well.
or you pull
she's not
back?
that
We shouldn't be doing this.
I'm Christian.
We shouldn't be doing this. I can't. We'll wait.
Start praying.
That's actually a good idea, but I can't. But she
Damn.
said he still likes her.
So you did? Oh yeah. Did you apologize? Was she wet or?
Well, yeah, champ, come on.
So just dry her in the fucking
Don't play me
washer.
like
So
that.
did you apologize right away?
It was more of like, this doesn't always happen. You know, that whole story. And then
It's your body.
But
Yeah.
I guess that worked.
But I think partly the
Girls
girls
expect
the
it.
girls are insecure too. So when they make you come, it makes them feel like,
Dude,
oh, I was
maybe
sexy enough
that's
to
what-
make you come. It's okay. But to actually make them orgasm and come, it's gonna take a little bit. But I've also met some girls that come just.
Yeah. Yeah. I wonder how much that has with how loosened up they can be and just accept it. Or I guess because some girls, it's hard. Like, it takes a while.
Yeah.
You have to do the right stuff to make them come. Some girls will literally come 5, 6, 7 times in 10 minutes. Like,
Those are fun.
yeah.
I like
those are fun.
asking those girls, like those kind of girls, what's your record?
I've come in. How many? Try to break it.
Uh-huh.
Not me. I don't do it.
Well, what's
Yeah, I
your
don't
what's your
either
guys'
anymore.
record with like
I
if
forget
one chick, one
about
sit down?
shit, G.
Mine was
Many.
like 4, and I was like, dude, this shit is like starting to like not be fun no more.
4.
Yeah.
Oh,
How old are you? 12.
That more than that.
Just
bro.
Oh, I was
come
like,
on.
champ.
Boss.
When you've had those many 3-baggers.
When you're 32 years old.
When you look like me. Bro, it's all about stamina, though. I hate it, dude. I've smashed some sexy bitches, some 10s, and just underperformed and just never got to redo it. Usually if I have enough time, we can get a second go around. Second time, I'm always way better. I think that's for everyone, but sometimes you don't get a second chance.
Bro, if you're really like wanting like to perform with a hot chick and you're like, I want her to think I'm a man.
Every time.
Have a little nibble of a blue chew.
I'm
I don't
too
know if
worried.
you can.
I can't.
I don't know if you can, but you, Sono.
I would try that out. You
I'm like,
say it's good.
maybe it's a little bit toxic for your body and obviously abusing anything. But
Yeah.
if you're like once a month, once every couple months, you're like, I need to perform, and that little bit of toxicity to the body might be worth
But the thing is,
fucking that moment.
What if you're doing that? What if you're like, God, that was... It's almost like, should I even start that? Because if it works, then you're like, damn, I'm getting puss 2 different chicks every week. So 2 for
Yeah.
now you're using it 10 times a month.
That's where you'd have to be
Oh.
smart enough to be like, no, I'm not. Fuck no. I'm healthy enough to be able to fuck regularly, but when I need to last for real,
I feel like-
BlueChew.com, code Red Hawk.
Ooh, there you go.
I feel like
Capital
it'd be perfect.
REDHAWK.
That'd be perfect to have in your back pocket if it's a 10 and you're just like, you need to lock the fuck in.
Yeah,
I feel like I'd
I'm
talk
gonna
myself
lay the
into it too much.
pie.
I'm glad I can't take that shit because I would have taken it. My dick probably wouldn't work. Anymore.
Bro, it would do. Like my boy Ryan out there in Thailand, he's just fucking.
Is he blue chewing it?
Oh yeah,
Oh.
he has to. He's like twice a day. Twice a day because the Thailand chicks.
Or just so
Damn.
easy?
Yeah, cheap.
Cheap. Yeah. So hopefully
dude-
Abu Dhabi, you get some puss.
Yeah, that'd be incredible.
Don't bring
Probably
blue
not.
chew and get fucking stuck in the.
I'm not bringing the chews.
Dude, I
I'm
wouldn't
not
even bring
bringing the chews.
CBD.
I ain't
wouldn't
bringing
bring
shit.
that you're not allowed to. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't. Oh, I've looked into it.
I think we're good with the. I asked Emron. I said, "What's this about jewelry?" Tim saying you can't bring back certain amount of jewelry. Emron's like, "What the fuck is Tim watching Fox News?"
I don't know who told me that. Some fucking dude.
Isn't it crazy? We just hear shit and then repeat it like it's facts. I do
And
it
then
too.
it
Like
starts
with
going.
shit, it's like
Dude, if you just saw some of those guys at the grappling tournament today had 8 matches, grinding matches,
and they
like
push through.
competitive matches,
Yeah.
and they push through. I got some fucking good athletes that are gonna
Yeah.
be really good, and like especially if they can just keep sticking with it for 3-4 years,
Yeah.
they're gonna be really good.
That's sick. It's fun to
fucking
watch. I
sweet.
mean, dude, I come in here and watch Danny train when I'm like in camp. I'm not in those classes very often, but I come in and the same motherfuckers are there.
Yeah.
Monday, Wednesday, Friday, sometimes Tuesday, Thursday. Those are the guys that are getting good.
Yeah, it's fucking.
I'm
cool.
telling Brendan, he goes Tuesday, Thursday. I'm like, you might as well start adding a day. Going
Yeah.
3 times a week. You're gonna get way better going 3 times a week than just twice a week.
Yeah,
You know, I think
the Sunday
quite a
open
bit
mat
better.
would probably be money.
Yeah.
Noon with Johnny.
Yeah, especially if once you start learning a little bit more, then you're gonna get whooped anyway, especially if you go with blue belts and shit. Like you don't expect.
Because Sono's
to
at the
win.
point. Sono's kind of at the point now where he doesn't even know really. I was teaching him yesterday, like you got to keep your hips square to the mat. As soon as your hips start turning over, he just
on
fall,
top. Yeah.
Yeah.
sag over like a tit. I'm like, stay the fuck on top.
Yeah.
When you're in a fight in jiu-jitsu, you're winning if you're on top.
Yeah.
And when you get on top, you stay on top.
Unless you're in a triangle and you're on top. I'm winning.
That's
Yeah.
the one thing that's cool about jiu-jitsu,
I mean,
though, because
that's
at
good.
first I was getting my ass whipped. I was like, what do I do? What do I do?
Uh-huh.
And then that JX, that morning class, we were practicing the scissor sweep.
Ooh.
I hit Mikey with one.
Mm-hmm.
And
Like
I was
music?
like, I'm the man. And then instantly when I got on top,
Back
flipped
over.
right back over. I
Those
was like,
morning classes are probably good though, because there's not very many people in there, and Jay's good at teaching.
Dude, and it's so nice. Like the Soul Fighters curriculum that Taquino and his brother made. They
Yeah.
made, this is what you should teach a day one person. And then this is the next day and this is the next day. Having that curriculum, teaching it to JX, teaching it to Johnny, and then those guys teaching it to white belts. That's why our students are getting really good is because of
Yeah.
that curriculum.
structure.
The structure
Not
and the
random
way you
shit.
put it together too. Like, but I think, look how many years we were at the lab. 7 years at the lab. And then before that, it was Team Quest with Matt Linlin, Chael Sonnen. Like, I've been around good coaches. I know how to run a good fucking practice.
Yeah.
And
Oh, yeah.
it's showing with the students. It's sweet.
100%.
dude, it's legit. It's a sick. Every time I'm going, I'm like, this is fucking
And the
sick.
group of people that are at the gym. It's like, how do you beat that? Like, people come in when they're not training, they're too tired, they're hurt. They come in and just come in, watch, hang out, be around this. It's
Yeah,
just
for real.
so healthy. I feel like it's why a lot of people go to church. Every
Yeah.
Sunday, it's like, I'm going to go because I know that I'm gonna see Laura, I'm going to see Karen, I'm going to see Jeff.
Yeah.
Like
The
how
Holy
you-
Spirit.
I'm going to see Jesus. I'm going to be
The
around
Holy
a group,
Spirit.
certain group of people that I enjoy being around.
I want to go to a church so bad where there's that good energy. And
The
we
good
really
singing. My
sing
mom
and
said there's a
maybe-
great band.
Will you
at
get
her
into
church.
it if I find
100%.
one?
And I'll
You'll
be
go.
honest about it. Yeah.
Okay, I'll find it.
A
That's
one
my
that
thing.
turns up the music for the
Okay.
Lord.
But you better be singing and waving and.
I'll
Bro.
sing and wave. I'll do
Hallelujah.
it.
Dude, my
Can I wear my
whole
chains?
life, JWs. But the JWs back in the day, we just would have to read out of a book.
It wasn't
and
lit.
sing and kind of look like I'm singing. I am.
I know.
To
That's
my
how
mom
mine
and
was. That's
stuff.
how
I'm
mine
like,
was.
Not like, Mom, let's get fucking turned for the Lord.
Yeah,
And
for
we're
the
all-
Lord.
yes.
Then we hit a little bump of 2C, like, whoa, for the Lord. Whoa, 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 whoa. No, I would get turned I'd get turned, drink a couple Happy Dads.
Can you do that there though?
I mean,
They don't probably
I'm not
know what a
stopping
Happy
you.
Dad is.
Could tell him it's a bucha.
Yeah, or say I'm just ask
could
for
say it's a booch.
ask for forgiveness after, right?
That's what I do.
Yeah.
And that works.
That's trash, dude.
Dude,
No, it works.
Okay.
That says it's in the
now
Bible.
that Tim's here, though, what's wrong with being a Christian and having
puss.
sex?
I would
What's the
I would
worst thing?
answer that, but it answers that in the Bible that you believe in.
Yeah.
Maybe my take on Christianity is a little bit.
Well,
different.
it's not a take. That's just what it is. It's not like your take.
You could
it is
talk.
what it is.
You could try to contact the governing body. I think there's governing bodies in most religions.
Yeah.
And they can decide to change the rules. So maybe you could contact them.
Or you could
I'll
start your
try.
own sonanity. Sonanity.
Yeah.
Honestly, you can just start shit.
you-
Jehovah's, you guys started shit like not that long ago.
Charles Taze Russell started it. But
Mormons
you have to be a
start shit.
pretty smart motherfucker to create a whole religion.
I'm gonna have to pass.
It's crazy. But then you got that governing body that kind of
Yeah,
keeps you in
Yeah.
line.
that's why I'm gonna start fucking narco shit.
Does this sound like we're hating on religion? Because we're not.
No,
at all.
not at all. I'm
At
not
all.
offended at it all. Like,
Because they're I just don't think one certain religion's correct. I do think there's
Any
probably
re-
a higher power. I don't know.
Any religion that says theirs is right, I'm like,
yeah.
is it that for sure?
it's ignorant
Like my
to say
mom
that.
will tell you to your face. You know what she said the other day, randomly out of nowhere? Told Michelle this, my little sister. Sean and Daniel aren't going to heaven. You might, talking about Michelle. You might. Me and Michael will, and it just makes me so sad that I'm not going to see you guys there. But I won't know because it's pure happiness in heaven.
And she's literally doing that because she loves you.
Yes, I mean, yeah, of course. But
Which
she
is weird.
wants me to go to heaven with her. But it's just I can't wrap my head around it.
So, if Michael was in the Christianity, or say you had a different sibling who was just a piece of shit or whatever, and they were in the Christianity, but you're doing really well. You're spreading a good word. You're spreading eat healthy, do all this stuff. You have a good life. You're a good parent. Your relationships are really good. Would she say he's doing better than you?
Well, dude, I take care of Michael. I take care of my mom. Daniel doesn't have a job. I pay him. Like, I take care of my entire family pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't know what else they want.
And you're cruising to hell.
And I'm going to hell.
Are
But
you
I preach. You know, I want to send a positive message. Eat healthy. Get your sleep dialed in. Drink drink good water. Be a good person.
Have good relationships.
Do jiu-jitsu. Have good communication.
Just like Paul Chek told us. Like he told us, we're gonna have a big platform to spread a good message, and that's the type of message we're sending. Like
that we're also talking about fucking chicks, but dude, I don't
Is that
think
fucking chick
it's not
terrible?
bad, but it's to normal society. It is looked at as bad.
Yeah.
But I don't think you could find anybody that knows me and say anything like, I just don't think
He's a
good
shitty
person."
dude,
I don't
yeah.
think you could. I don't know.
That's the thing that pushes a lot of people away from religion too. When someone's like, "Oh, you're going to hell," like who do we to say someone else that's a person that we are just we are?
Is it
you're
ignorant
going-
to say that you think your religion's right?
Probably, yeah, a little bit.
I don't think so. That's your beliefs.
It's,
You should.
It's a tricky question.
If I say
It's a
I
tricky
believe in
question.
something, I believe in something. I'm not ignorant to say this is the only thing that's right because I believe it, and I'll tell you why I believe it.
Yeah,
It's
that's
the
a tricky
forcing
one.
it on people though. It's like, like by saying yeah, it's right, then it's like telling them that what they think's wrong.
Yeah, it boils down.
But
to
if I
fa-
say
it
I
boils down to
believe,
faith.
like I believe in sleeping good, and it's really important. There's science behind that. Like you can do it yourself. Track your sleep. Days you sleep really good, see how you feel. So days you sleep. That's something I believe in. That's in facts. Religion, there's no.
Yeah, of course,
I mean-
it comes down to the faith. It comes down to putting the faith in the Bible. Faith in the Bible and faith in the Jesus and faith in those beliefs. But if you have faith in those beliefs, you can't be fucking fingering puss all the time.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
right. I got to work on some things.
Don't say you're going to work on
But
it.
yeah,
though.
that's not
that
realistic.
sounds like
couple years.
Yeah, but that's not realistic.
yeah.
Can I enjoy my till my 30s and
Is-
then I work?
I mean,
That's something
talk
you
to
gotta
Jesus about
Yeah,
it.
talk to the Lord.
I would take a pastor aside and say, Pastor, I got a problem with pussy.
We could go to one.
And the
Could.
pastor says,
I
"Sono, you
wonder
need to-"
what
he
you
would
would-
say. You need to read the Bible and you need to pray and you need to not do that.
I will
And
go
what are
ask
you going to
one.
say to that pastor? You're gonna, and then a dime
You'll
piece
lie to
hits
him.
you up that
No,
night.
I won't.
A dime piece hits you up that night and says, "Let me
God.
suck you off."
I'm folding.
Yeah.
For sure.
I feel like
Oh.
is that Satan
I would
inside
tell-
you?
No.
Are you sure?
That sounds
That's
like
just
something
a
Satan
little-
would do.
That
No.
sounds like Satan at work.
Or it sounds like just
a.
a.
I just like pussy champ. That shit's fire.
That's crazy.
Oh, that
More than you like Jesus, obviously. So we'll move on.
Yeah.
I digress.
Oh wow.
We have no issue with you being religious.
Oh yeah.
No,
Zero.
See,
But you can't slap him in the face like that.
you can't slap Jesus. Not him. Not him.
I know it hurts.
You know what's
We'll
crazy?
have that talk
That's
when
your
we'll have that
beliefs.
talk.
That's your beliefs.
You are who you surround yourself with. This doesn't really have anything to do with religion. It's just a good reminder, dude. I truly believe that you are who you surround yourself with, dude. Do you want to hang out? No. Do you want to be the fucking man? Do you want to be get shit done type motherfucker? Don't hang out with guys that aren't getting shit done. Don't. And I'm not talking about any specifically. I'm saying, dude, you could be 12 years old. You could be a young buck listening to this. You could be an older guy listening to this. If your friends are lazy and just kind of not getting shit done, you're gonna probably be the same way. There's expectations. I feel like even when I was in Helena, I hung out with people that didn't really get shit done. But for whatever reason, I fucking made sure I got my work done. I worked out. I worked my full-time job, saved my money, came here. So it's not everybody.
Yeah, it's
but for the most part,
It's weird. Where does that little bit of come from? Did it come from your parents? Did it come from a time where you don't even remember you were
the
taught
secret.
that? I remember you were talking about that shit.
I watched-
and that affected you. It actually did.
Dude, I watched The Secret and I was so like in a trance watching that. Like, you literally just have to think it? Dude, I remember laying and meditating. Not a lot, but I do remember like a couple times I would lay in my basement, blanket over my head, close my eyes, play music, and picture wanting a mansion, cars, chicks. Literally 16, 17 years old when I watched The Secret. Would go turn off the lights off, go do that. I don't know. what all happened just because of that specifically.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously I knew how to work hard. I had good work ethic, but
Then you run into people, though. You start having a group of friends that do these things, and it's just normal. You work. Like when you move down, we work out twice a day.
Yeah.
That's what we do. We work out twice a day, every day, all weekend. On the weekends, we chill. On Sundays, we can have a cheat meal. So we're like, that's just what we do. That's what everyone at the gym does. That's just what we do. And then we all start doing that.
there's different levels of grinding too, and I believe people can work a lot fucking harder than they even think they can.
That's the problem when people, especially newer people, thinking they're overtraining. It's like, dude, you're
Yeah.
not overtraining. You don't
Yeah.
even know what the fuck hard work is yet.
Yeah,
And they're
for
like,
sure.
I don't want to overtrain. It's like, dude,
Yeah,
you got to go through that. I feel like a little bit
yeah.
to where
yeah.
it's not, I guess, affecting you when you're older. You fucked yourself up so bad that it's affecting you when
Yeah,
you're
well,
older.
not even with training. It's like, dude, you could bust out more shit than you think. Like you do your podcast, we do this one, so we both do 2 podcasts a week, stream pretty much daily, train twice a day. You teach. I get on business calls with Emron. I'm making brand deals. I'm making social media content. Like the amount of shit I do in a fucking week could be somebody could do that in 1 month and be like, oh, I'm grinding.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's levels.
There is levels. And I remember Chael saying it a long time ago. He's like, if you're training 9, 10, I think he said 10 sessions, and each session takes about an hour and a half. If you go longer than that, you're just fucking around. 10 sessions a week, then you're actually training. There's a lot of time between training sessions that you could be doing something.
Getting good. That's something else.
Getting good at something else, or just working on another thing. You're kind of being, if you just work out in the morning, you go home and sit there all day. I did that for a while. When I was training in Portland, we didn't really have anything else to do. We trained in the morning, fuck around, smoke, chill till the next practice. I did that for a long time, but there is a lot of time between those you can do shit.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been in camp. I fucking journal every day. I look forward to it. I love writing down what I did today, what I'm doing tomorrow, what I got to remind myself of. I love journaling. Been reading a lot more. I fucking love having a whiteboard today. I have like 4 whiteboards at home. One has days till I leave. One has days till weigh-ins. One has days till a fight. Every morning I look forward to grabbing that fucking Sharpie or that fucking writing it down. Oh, I just look forward to doing that. But having a little whiteboard writing on there like Peter's gonna fucking die, KO, October 22nd, $50,000. Just writing little shit down.
Yeah,
I'm
sweet.
going with this shit, boy. But you are who you surround yourself with. Make sure you're around a good group of fucking people. And if you can't be that fucking person that's gonna be like, I'm gonna be the good person, and these guys can follow behind me or get lost.
Yeah.
And I'm fucking make new friends.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't know. I'm drunk.
Yeah, I'm drunk too.
I need to start training. Fuck, dude. I'm fighting Peter in 20 days. God damn it.
We'll run tomorrow.
This shit came up way too fast.
Run tomorrow.
I'll go on a jog next week. Come on. All right. What else we got? Anything?
God, the thing is, it's hard though, dude. It's hard when you have friends. It's like we've been friends for a long time. We grew up together. And it's like, and you're wanting to grind and do stuff different, and that they're just like, no, we eat Pepsi. What? You eat? I mean, you don't drink Pepsi anymore. Like, what are you, like a hippie bitch?
Yeah. You're changing, bro. Yeah, I'm changing. Everyone fucking should be changing and growing constantly, dude. If you ain't growing, or no, if you ain't learning, you're dying, or was it? If you ain't, something like that. But learning's fun. Sometimes it's not, but I mean, it's hard to just do. I've been reading again recently, and it's fucking, I forget how good it feels.
Dude, even just learning about YouTube. Like, there's just so many different videos on there on YouTube on how to do it, and like the algorithm and all just these smart people. And I've been really enjoying learning about the espresso and the coffee and like
dialing it in.
There's so much shit to a good quality organic coffee where you have just the right dosage, everything.
It's crazy.
Most people haven't tried a coffee like that. They try the gas station. Yeah, it's just like some trash coffee that you maybe get a little boost from, but real fucking coffee, it's different. I'm sure it's similar to like a good organic weed compared to a weed that's just blasted with pesticides, blasted with a ton of fake light, raised by depressed people just trying to make thousands of pounds. They don't care how quality it actually is. I'm pumped to dial it in. There's a lot that goes into a good espresso.
Dude, yeah.
You're dealing with it too,
yeah,
right?
I mean, we both ordered the same espresso, and we were both kind of fucking around playing with it. But, dude, the amount of how many grams the beans are, how long you grind the beans, how long did you heat yours up and let it warm up for extra? How much better was that? Did you?
It was.
You let it get hot rather? I did too.
A few more seconds.
I did like 20.
Did you really?
And I just like hot coffee.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I did 2 coffees today, and I'm geeking.
How nice is the grinder? That's
That
what
is
the guy at the coffee shop
nice
said.
grinder.
He said the grinder is the damn most important thing. At a coffee shop with your coffee, the grinder is the most important
That's
thing.
crazy.
So I did some research. We found that one, and this one.
It's nice that when you just slide right in, it just dumps on top. Yeah, no, that's good.
science.
I had a pump. I did get because I woke up really early this morning. I had a bunch of shit. I got so much shit done, but I went to Black Rock. We didn't have oat milk this morning. I went to Black Rock, got a pumpkin spice blondie with oat milk, vanilla latte, hot. Holy shit, was it delicious.
See, you should figure out a way to make that same shit, but just better.
So with the espressos, I know the espresso is just so not very much coffee. Like the large I got today, I wonder how much coffee it was. How many espresso shots would it take me to make that? Can I?
A large at most places is 4 shots. So that'd be two of the things.
2 of the things twice.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Did you do iced? You
No,
did
hot.
hot.
I like hot.
Yeah, so that was 4 shots, boom, and then a lot of
I got
milk and
shit
the sweetener.
done today too. I was like, what? I cut boxes open, took the garbage out, and shit like that.
Yeah.
Shit that I don't usually do.
Crazy.
All right, I'm gonna go home and watch Chapo.
Yeah, I'm gonna head home too.
Episode 200.
Yeah, episode 200. Hope you enjoyed it. Check out buyhemp.
200. What episode is it though? For real?
207.
Episode 207. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Sugarshop.co. Shit drops October Tuesday, whatever the fuck that is. Drops Tuesday.
Yeah.
Limited edition jerseys, 200 jerseys. Each one on the bottom tag is like 001, 002, 003. Limited edition, 200. Buy it. Deuce.
200. I mean, I think I'm 200 people away from 20K on YouTube. Me and JX are getting it popping. So,
Damn.
love you. Bye-bye.
Bye.